Hello, everybody. So if you don't see the live button on your top left corner of your screen, please know that is telling you that I am not live anymore. So if you don't see this button here, if it doesn't say live, that I'm not live. I'm going to give it a few minutes, allow people to hop on. My eyes haven't adjusted yet. My glasses, they make me laugh. Let's see if it lets me share today. We'll find out. Oh, it does. I like it when it lets me share. Makes me happy. Hi, Miss Kim. How are you? Doing a quick share out. How are you? Hi, Michelle. How is everybody? I just came home from the doctor, so I'm on a little late today, but I'm here. I'm here today to see you guys. I had to do those lovely yearly checkups and stuff like that. How are you, Miss Kim? You're good? I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I'm doing good, Miss Michelle. I had a horrible headache yesterday, and the energy, I don't know if it was just in the house or if it was everywhere, was just really off. So I didn't come on yesterday because energy was weird. But since I got home and I was waiting for my glasses to still adjust to being inside because they were like still shaded, but I can see you guys now. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. There we go. Now I can definitely see you guys. There you are. Doing great. Wanted to come on and see if I could help anybody with any tarot card readings, or if anybody needed to speak to a loved one. No, I didn't share it to my personal Facebook. Let's see if it lets me. Sometimes it does. There, I think it's going to. There we go. Give it a few minutes. I hope everybody's doing great. Have some time before either I can stay on, or if nobody wants a reading, I can go pick up the girls, and then if anything, I can come on later. But I like doing my afternoon ones. It makes it easier because the girls aren't home. There's less distractions going on. And remember, if you donate for your reading, please just let me know. So sometimes it tells me, sometimes it doesn't. It changes sometimes. You know what? It's been really glitchy too. Hello, Sunflower Princess. I love it. Welcome. I love your name. My mom is obsessed with sunflowers. My oldest is obsessed with sunflowers. Weird developments? Well, I hope they're not too weird. I'm doing good. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm doing good. Came on a little late, but I wanted to come on and hang out and see how everybody's doing. Of course, Miss Michelle. Just let me know. Not going anywhere. I'm here. I'm here. I can wait. I hope everybody's doing well. Come join, come share the love. Sharing is caring, sharing is free. Sharing could get somebody who may need a reading. Yes, I just got it. I always wait too to make sure you guys come back as well, because I don't ever want to do anybody's reading if they haven't come back. Did you want me to do one with your relationship? Hi, Sadie. Let me know what you like. How are you, Addie? Welcome, Miss Melanie. How are you? Okay. Let's see. Let's see what they want to tell me for you, Miss Michelle. What does Miss Michelle need to know? Cards need to wake up. It was Isabel's birthday, but they're at school, so I'll tell her later. That's so funny. Olive Garden sounds yummy. We have to drive all the way back to where we moved from. Oops. In order to have, they don't have an Olive Garden out here. That's so funny. Well, I'm seeing it's okay. At least I have 2. Unlike, Jimmy and Jake, they all have like 8 now. Yeah, it's one of like the things too that we actually agree on as one of the things that we actually agree on as a family. The only thing that has saved us being out here is has been the Texas Roadhouse that's out here. The girls actually really like that. So that's been nice. But yeah, we like Olive Garden too, so it's kind of been crazy that there's not one out here. Miss Michelle, has this been this is causing a lot of disruptions and negativity, like, I don't know. Has it been putting a lot of fear in you? Maybe I gotta flip the cards all the way. Yeah, because the cards honestly are all showing are showing like fear, and like I could feel it too. So that's why I haven't talked yet, because I'm trying to balance that. I'm trying to balance it. Hold on. Somebody needs my address. I think there's mostly hurt and anger. Yeah, because we're starting off with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and this is showing like disharmony. This is showing dysfunction. Like, I feel like what's also pulled to what I'm pulled about is like the separation, that there's been things have been pulled apart, and like the anxiety and the stress that I'm feeling is coming with the Five of Pentacles as well. I feel a lot of it, and I feel like which is normal, to pull back and to isolate and to try to regather yourself. But I feel like they want you. I'm hearing that you have to know that it's okay. That you have to know that it's okay for you. It's okay to pull back and having to figure things out, because the Five of Pentacles is also telling you that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And I always see that too, because as you see the card too, you see like she's sitting, hi Miss Sherry, she's sitting upside down, right? And it's all kind of dark and gloomy, but it lightens up. And what I also pull to is that key, knowing that you have, this is, to me, when I see this card, this is saying that you have the ability when you are ready, because I feel like no matter how much our soul, our, subconscious and all of that knows when we're supposed to be doing things, we always do them when we're supposed to. So they want you to remember that you have the tools. I just, I know this may sound weird, because I just feel like even though we're isolating and we're pulling, into ourselves, it just, I don't know, it makes me feel like we have to do this for some reason. I feel like this is something so we don't spiral, or so we don't do or say things. Does that make sense, Miss Michelle? Like, I feel like you're pulling yourself back because you have to do it. Just like how you said that, I don't even know where you said it at. Wondering if she may be dangerous. Like, this is you pulling and protecting yourself. I think this is just connecting me to see all of it, because they're saying they don't want you. Let's see, the Four of Pentacles, this is making me feel like, that you know what's yours, and that you know what, needs your attention, what doesn't. They don't want you. I don't know. I just feel like this is are you trying to make decisions, Miss Michelle? Because the way the Four of Pentacles, like, there's all about all these pentacles. So I don't know if this is just about worried about abundance and worry about the future, worry about things, because, I just feel like, we're holding on tight, but because of all the signs and everything, we don't really know what step we want to take. We don't know what decision to do. And they want you to remember that you're in charge, that you don't have to look outwards, that you don't have to, that you have the ability to cut these off. Normally, I'm hearing that that's something that I think this is what they want you to do, because I feel like, because when we don't look off and we're not doing, because they don't want you to hold back. I feel like this is what you feel like on the inside, and they want you to be able to cut these ties, the things that are like weighing you down, all of those knots and everything. I think the best thing for you to do is I feel like you should speak your mind and speak your truth and say what you need to, because I think it's going to help you. It may sometimes, when we do what is best for us, it doesn't always mean, sorry, he probably sees a leaf blowing by. It doesn't mean that, it doesn't mean the other person is going to get fixed, right? Sometimes we all have our own ups, we have our own journeys, but you have to take care of yourself. See, you have to take care of yourself. You have to listen to your gut. You have to put yourself in a bubble, not allowing any negativity, not allowing anything to come in and take over. This is the time for you to find your power. I feel like you need to find exactly, sometimes it's easier to know what you want to say. So sometimes, I don't know, they're making me feel like if you know it, if you write it down, or if you know exactly what you want to say, so if she says something, it doesn't throw off your confidence or anything like that. I just feel like they want you to know that you have all of this power within you. You have all these abilities and they want you to follow it. Okay. I'm hearing with the right people that it shouldn't, that, you know, when it comes to technology, when it comes to the internet, it shouldn't be that hard to find her. Between, you know, even between Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I've never used Tumblr, so I don't know anything about Tumblr. I've never used Tweet. I don't even know what any of those are. The only ones I know about is Facebook, TikTok. I have Instagram. I don't use it very much. But you should be, if you know her name, you should be able to type it in and it should pop up. Because I've Googled me for fun and it shows most of my family. It shows, you know, the medium lioness. It like everything pops up. So if you at least know her name, you know, it should give you a general idea where to go. But there's always a way to find out, because it makes me feel like all these pentacles. Because to me, with all these pentacles, it makes me feel like it's making you. How do I explain it? I don't know. When I see that, it just makes me feel like we're not in charge, or we're feeling like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to explain how they're making me feel with it. I feel like this hits you fast too. Like this hits you in a certain way, and they want you to know that, you know, like with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, this is coming in just telling you, like, you know, I feel like this is telling you that they don't want you. This is saying, if we don't focus on the work, if we don't do what we need to do, it's going to set us backwards. So I do think that you need to say something. Try to see if you can find her. If you can find her, it's going to be meant to be. That's the best thing to know. To know that if you're able to find her, and it's just about you releasing your truth. It's not about harming her, or, you know, it's okay, Misty. I always say nobody texts or calls me unless I go live. Sometimes I can just go live to see if anybody will call or text me. My mom and dad only call me whenever I hit the live button. I don't know. I just feel like, you know, it's just pulling at you a certain way. They don't want, to me, this is telling you, hi, Miss Ashley, they don't want you to go backwards. This is a time, I just feel like, you know, and even with your emotions, it's just taking a lot of your energy, and they want you to ground. They want you to remember the goodness, your seeds. They want you to remember all that. I swear it's the only time my mom ever calls me. I went live, I don't remember what day it was. There's one day I went live. My mom called me. 5 minutes later, my dad called me. It's because they don't talk to each other. And then I think like 20 minutes after that, my mom called me again. I was like, oh my gosh. But this, I feel like they want you to be able to see all of like the goodness that you do have. They want you to see that this is a sign that this is your thing, to know to keep pushing and to keep going. Even though there's this disharmony and that things are out of whack, they're saying that you have the power to change it. It is time to move forward. And I feel like for yourself, for you to like, even you speaking your truth and voicing whatever you say to her, it may hit her a certain way and it may trigger her, and it's going to make you feel better. It's going to make you be able to have that closure and that freedom. It could crack open something in her to see what she needs to fix, what she needs to work through. Sometimes that's what the power of confrontation, I can't even say it, confrontation, whatever it's called, is, in order to get there. So I don't know. If you know her name, you should be able to go to Google, and if she has Facebook, or somebody with her name, they should all pop up. Because I know I've done that to me, and everything has popped up. I'm like, oh. And it knows who my husband is. It knows who my mom is. It's all pretty connected. Sometimes it's a little weird what Google knows. It's like, oh, whoopee. But it is what it is, I guess. Then maybe that's the crack that she needs, Miss Michelle. Sometimes people need to either hear certain things or they need some of their shadow work, their own shadow work, in a way, I know it might sound weird, brought up and pressured on them in order to see what changes they need to make. You are very welcome, my dear. You are very welcome. You're doing great, Miss Michelle. You got this. Okay, somebody has a loved one here. Who needs a mediumship? Feeling somebody with chest issues. Who has chest issue related loved one? Yes. Yes, and know that if she does anything, Miss Michelle, like that stuff, like if you watch what she says or what she's doing, like the way she's throwing it back at you, I just want you to recognize the sign as that's her being triggered. And because sometimes when we get triggered by things in our past that we're not ready to deal with or we're not ready to handle, then sometimes, we vomit all back to the person. I don't know how else to explain it. So don't, if you can notice those signs or those flags, whatever you want to call it, when you see those, just don't trigger it back so hard. Just know that that's what that is. Because sometimes then we get defensive because somebody's projecting. There's the word I was looking for. Projecting back. Just know what your battles are. Yeah, I don't know. My chest just hurts. It's really heavy. Let's see. I can feel it all. I'm seeing a male. I have a lot of chest pain. Hi, good boy. Are you being a good boy? Or are you a good boy? You are very welcome, Michelle. Sometimes that's the hardest thing that, people who don't realize, the triggers and what people's own shadow self is. Sometimes when we say the right things and people snap at you, a lot of times people always think, oh, it's my fault because I said something. Yeah, my chest hurts. I'm holding my chest hurts really bad. I just know somebody's here and all I feel is my chest hurts so bad. Try not to be like lame and hold my chest, but my chest hurts. It hurts. Oh, I feel it in my chest. It hurts. Oh, it's okay. It's part of the job. It came out of nowhere. So sometimes they come and they wait, and sometimes when they actually come through this way, I like to put out that somebody with a loved one with certain issues it just hit me hard. I don't know. Misty, was he claustrophobic? This person is showing me that they were very claustrophobic. I don't know. I got the heart. My chest hurts. I'm seeing that I don't like being in tight, small places. And I keep seeing, like, I can't remember what this was last time I saw it, but I'm seeing like the handprint. And for me, I don't know if this is they couldn't ask for help or they didn't receive the help they needed. I don't know if that helps anybody, if that goes with anybody. They usually don't do that, but they're showing me signs. Hi, Miss Angelique. My head hurts too. Feel like their oxygen didn't get to their head as well. It could be Miss Stephanie. It's sometimes they come in stronger when they know it's their turn, but he keeps coming in and then he steps out. He comes in and he steps out. I had to drive all the way to the doctor and back, so by the time they take forever. I swear I sat in the room for at least a half an hour waiting for them to come in, maybe longer. I said I felt I do miss Jenny. I must have cut out. I said my chest hurt really bad. What he showed me was that he was claustrophobic. Like, I don't feel like he either liked being around a lot of people or he didn't like being in tight spaces. And I keep seeing a handprint. So either he wasn't able to ask for help when he passed, or he didn't get help that he needed. Miss Jenny, if you look at the bottom of my screen, you can see mediumships. There it is. I don't know which way. They're $20, and those are all the ways to pay. Miss Stephanie, I can wait for you, love. I don't think they're going anywhere. I am streaming from here on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you see me talking to people, it is because they are on YouTube or they are on Facebook. I don't think you guys can see each other. I can wait. I already told Jared that he might have to pick the kids up. Well, Miss Jenny, this is what I do to support my family. There are other mediums. It's not me withholding. Wow. So, Miss Jenny, do you go to the store and, you see a shirt you want and you tell them that that you want this shirt, but you don't want to pay for it? It's not being rude. Yeah, she's on YouTube. Sorry you feel that way, Jenny. Oh, well, I work in I work in a good handful of groups on Facebook that I do my share of free readings in. I just don't do free readings a lot on my pages because I have family and a house and things to pay for. So I don't do mediumship without payment. I used to, and if I do a lot of it, I would always get really sick. So I've learned that mediumship is not something that I do for free. Every once in a while, I'll come live and do some free tarot card readings on my page when Spirit wants me to. But when it comes, mediumship. I can only do so much because I'm not a very good timekeeper, as a lot of my other followers know. So I'm sure there's other people who do stuff for free. But if you ever want a reading, it's only $20. I'm not very good at keeping track of the time, so but I didn't know. Sometimes the way they come into, I don't know they're for. Sometimes they all just kind of come in and wait for their person. Because now my chest feels a little bit better. Oops. Hi, Miss Krista. I don't, Miss Krista. How are you? I do not. Miss Stephanie, it must be for you. Because once you left, I feel like they left. And now that you're back, my chest hurts again. I do not have a lineup, and if anybody wants a reading, I am here. I'm not going to do a time limit. I can always, my husband can always take my car and go pick up the girls from school. He knows where they come out of. He knows where they come out of. Yeah, that was just crazy. Sounds good, love. Just let me know after you donate when you're back. Hi, Miss Margot. How are you? I thought you had surgery today. Or was that yesterday? I don't even know what today is. I remember seeing a post that you said you were supposed to have surgery. I don't know. I find like if I have to watch myself from my phone every once in a while, it will freeze and it will say interrupted call, but like interrupted live because of a phone call or whatever it says, and I'm always like, how? I'm like, I don't even go live from my phone anymore. I don't go live from my phone, so I'm always like, how is it freezing if I'm not using that? I don't know. I always find it interesting. Okay. Oh, you're going to be a grandma again? That's exciting. I didn't know you were going to be a grandma again. Okay. Okay, I have Miss Stephanie, and then I have Miss Krista. I got you, Miss Krista. You're after Miss Stephanie. Hers came in right before yours. Okay, I gotta get this because I want to get this man because he's coming back. Okay. I want to see something really fast with him. Okay, I wanted to make sure he was crossed because he comes in so strong, Miss Stephanie. Okay, he's making me feel like I don't know. I feel like I don't know if this is you or if this is somebody else, but he's showing and making me feel that somebody is still really strongly grieving or they just started their grieving process. Like it makes me feel like it kind of reminds me like somebody holding like the reins and pulling him in. Like I just feel this heaviness. I have no idea. Love you. I know you've got I saw some messages on your that came through your inbox and it took a lot of me not to reply to it. I was like, really? Maybe that's what it is. If you've been have you been really have been wanting to talk to him. Okay. So that must be it because like I just feel like this heaviness and I feel like somebody really pulling him in and somebody like just taking it and it's just that could also if you've been wanting to talk to him that could be why he was coming in so strong too cuz my chest was just killing me. Have you been having anxiety about having to make decisions? Because when I did close my eyes, because he was so strong, I wanted to make sure that he was in the light. Because sometimes when they come really strong like that, sometimes it can mean that they haven't crossed over. But he showed me he was crossed. But he was showing me that things. I don't know how to explain what he showed me, but he showed me stuff and it made me feel like there's a lot of anxiety. I don't I don't know if it's about a decision because it kind of looked like a scale. Like I feel like you have so many hard decisions right now. I feel anxiety. I feel stress. I feel like I want to cry. I want to throw up. Um, it's something just kind of like you do okay. Well, I'm happy. I'm not happy, but I'm happy that it's resonating because it's all kind of going together. So I'm happy that it's resonating. Um, okay, because what I was seeing is I felt like we hit like the best way to put it is like I feel like we're looking at something, we're doing something, and then all of a sudden I see a poof, like I see a bam, and then I felt like something got dropped on you. So this drop on you must be the friend because I feel like there was so much, and that must be why I saw the scale, and I felt like it was uneven. I don't know. I don't remember where you are, Miss Stephanie, but he keeps showing me an open field. I keep seeing a beautiful tree, and he's saying that you just need to go outside and breathe. He wants you to release some of that energy. Hello, Miss Leslie. How are you? Hi, Miss Crystal. He's just showing, like, I keep seeing, like, have you been are you the one that's also been feeling claustrophobic? Is that you that I'm feeling? Maybe that's not him saying that he was claustrophobic, because maybe this is you feeling can't say it, claustrophobic because of all of this, and it just feels like a lot of pressure. And why he's showing me outside and being able to breathe. I know where some of us are at, it's getting colder. Unlike some special people like Misty who live in Texas where it's nice and warm all the time. I just feel like you need to breathe. And I feel like he's showing me, I know I keep seeing, like, kind of, I don't want to say like an iron fist. I don't know what else to do, but I feel like is there a lot of hard things going on with the separation too? That's probably why he's telling you to go outside too. I notice when I haven't gone outside a lot, I feel like it hits me. I just feel like he wants you to be able to breathe. Okay, that makes sense. Because I was seeing, like, it, I don't know, kind of looked like a weight that kept being dropped, and it made me feel like I didn't know if there were certain guidelines that you weren't allowed to do, or there are certain things that you don't know if you can do. Like, it makes me feel like you're stuck in one spot. Yes, he does. Because he's also showing me he's funny. At first, I saw a cross, and when I see the crosses, that's reminding you to have faith. And then it kind of turned into a girl hula hooping. So I don't know if you used to hula hoop. I don't know if you have a little one who hula hoops, but I'm just seeing somebody hula hooping. And when I see that, it's completely yellow. And when it's yellow for me, that's reminding you that you have that you have the knowledge, you have the wisdom, and that it's all coming around you. And that also reminds me of, I see the card, but I don't remember. I should know these cards. I know, but I don't. I think I was close. I was going to say the Knight of Wands, but it's the Page of Wands. It's kind of reminding me of the Page of Wands, but they showed me a girl hula hooping, and it's all yellow. And they want you to know that you have all of this wisdom. You have everything around you that you need. They just want you to harness it. And they want you to use your faith to make it all come true. Because I do feel like, he wants you to remember that you have the power, you have the ability to make things differently. Is this separation, is your significant other the one who's trying to, like, I don't know, like, I don't know if you guys are doing it through like a lawyer or anything like that, but I just feel like there's some, I don't even know if it's rules. I don't know what it's called. Because I don't do any of that. But I just feel like it's unless I'm just feeling your confusion, but I just feel like it's lopsided too. I feel like they're trying to make all the points. They're trying to make all of this and all that, and it's really not fair at the end of the day. That's what I feel like, that it's not fair with the way everything is going. Are you It's definitely complicated. Okay. Is there a house or a home up for sale too, Miss Stephanie? Because um he's showing me like a for sale sign that would go like with a house. And he makes me feel like somebody wants to put something up for sale and then the other person does not. Is that part of a complication too? Okay. That's probably why because he showed me a house for sale sign, and then I saw an X go through, and then I saw the X go away. So, you have the house in just your name. Okay. Okay. So this must be something that he wants to come help you with when it comes to the house, because I keep seeing the for sale sign and I see it there. Okay. I feel he keeps showing me with the house, when it comes to the house, he keeps showing me the number 7. So when he shows me the number 7, that to me is July. I don't know if you want to wait until summertime and that it will wait until like the springtime and spring summertime, whatever that is for you, and that's when it will sell. Miss Stephanie, where are you located, so I can figure out what the 7 means? Because I know for me, it's making me feel like to wait till it's warmer out. Okay, so it's always warm for you. Okay, it doesn't get snowy. Okay, let me see what this 7 is, because he keeps showing me a 7. Maybe the 7 means something more. Hi, Miss Kathy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I don't know what your real estate is down there, but he's sticking with the 7. So since it doesn't like freeze down there, it could be from in 7 weeks is about Christmas time. No, it's not Christmas time. It's after that. That was like January 20th. So sometime after the new year. I was gonna say, because to me, sometimes even if I don't know where you guys are at, it comes to me like how it resonates with me, and I still feel like it's July. I don't think you would. I don't know. January just doesn't sound right to me. I'm gonna stick with my original July. That you may put it up for sale like in the springish time, and that they're saying it could sell by July, which gives you enough time to do what you need with the house and decide what you want to do. But they're showing me, because no matter what they show me at the end of the day, when it comes May, you may change your mind and want to stay in the house. You know what I mean? At this point where you're at right now on your timeline, they're showing me that July would be when you could sell the house. Like, I feel like July would be when you could, the seal the deal, that you could put it up spring, beginning of summer, which would be for us would be like May, June. You know what I mean? What he's showing me too, he's saying you need to take a deep breath, and he doesn't want you to feel bad about your friend. He's reminding you, and he's saying, remember, you're separated, it's okay. It's what he's telling me. Everybody's situation is different. You're not the first, you won't be the last. You're not the first that I've talked to either about stuff like this. So he's reminding you, he's saying that you have to do what is best for you. And he's saying that's why he's coming through, is because I feel like, you're putting so much pressure on yourself and you want to do something, but then you're like, I shouldn't do that. And you're making yourself feel bad. And he doesn't want you to make yourself feel bad anymore. He's telling you to stop it. He says to stop. My chest feels so much better now. Miss Stephanie, I know I probably should know this because I know I've connected with him before, but sometimes different things come through at different things. But does another state? He's saying that if you do move, if you decide to move another state, I don't know. He's making me feel like you would go like. Let me pull up a map. I shouldn't. I don't. I'm seeing. Let me see what he's showing me. Map USA. Let's see. And you said you're in somewhere in Louisiana. So let's see. He was showing me west, but the way he shows it to me, it's kind of like I don't know how far you're looking to move, but when I get pulled to is like Arizona or Utah. Like, I don't think you want, if you do go to Colorado, it's going to be like the lower part of Colorado. I don't feel like you really want to go somewhere where it snows. Like, you want to keep the decent weather. But he's showing me, because I had to look at a map, because sometimes they pull me right to it. I feel like in Arizona or Utah or maybe somewhere there. But that's what I'm seeing. Is he showed me a W right away for West. So that, depending on, I don't even know where, if you're in the lower part of Louisiana, I guess that would be Northwest. But I got pulled to like the Arizona. I always say that because, sometimes, it all depends on where we are in our timeline. Certain timelines, it can have us, if we're in this one, this is us moving. But sometimes there's other timelines where that doesn't connect. So I'm all about free will. I will always be about free will, because sometimes things make sense, but sometimes we're not in a place to make those decisions or do those lessons yet. So that's why we get to come and do many more lives, so we can learn them all again. I heard if you decide to move, that it would be like Northwest. So I feel like it would be somewhere, I really feel like it would be like around Arizona, Utah. I'm not very pulled to New Mexico for you. And I'm hearing if it is Colorado, it's like the very, very bottom, to the parts that stay warm. But I do feel like the summertime, he's showing that you would move. He wants you to take a leap and see how. I just feel like he doesn't want you to feel like, even though you guys are separated, that you have to still feel, like you're in this relationship or feel married. He wants you to be able to enjoy yourself. He's saying this is all happening for a reason. And I feel like a lot of your anxiety too is because I feel like your inner child, he's showing me, this is probably why I saw the little girl with the hula hoop, because she's probably really excited. I feel like you have the freedom to make decisions, to make choices, and to do things that you want to do. And I feel like that's him coming in, and he's pushing you to see your freedom and to claim your freedom and to be able to move forward. He wants to remind you that when you want to talk to him, he's saying just talk out loud. You can either ask for certain signs, or he can come in and make you feel certain things. He's saying that he's always right there. Sometimes, though, when they do, I've noticed sometimes when, family comes close or spirit comes close, like if we're not ready for it, it kind of freaks us out, then we shut down completely. So just as long as you're talking and talking, I feel like talking is the best way to communicate, because it gets you guys on the same wavelength. Wave path, whatever it's called. Wave, I can't think of what it is. God, I can't think of I know what it is. I feel like I'm not saying it right, but it gets you on the same energy path. We'll just put it that way, because I don't feel like I'm saying it right. But he wants you to take this leap, because he's saying you deserve it, my love. He says he doesn't like anybody, but he says to give him a chance. He said that he won't ever like anybody, but he said that he'll give him a chance. I'm hearing this one is better than the one that you were with. Wavelength. That's why it sounded weird. Wavelength. That's what I thought it was, but for some reason it didn't sound right. I was like, wait, is that right? It sounded weird coming out of my mouth. But it doesn't sound right. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm happy that makes sense. I feel like this person is somebody that's going to help you. I don't know. I don't feel. I got you, dear. You're going to be after Miss Krista. I'm finishing Miss Stephanie, then I have Miss Krista, and then I have you. I just feel like, this person's going to help you with everything you're going through. I don't get the forever feeling, because I feel like you have many chapters, you have many doors that are going to open up for you, Miss Stephanie. And it's kind of like reminds me of the Three of Wands. Like, you're going to be able to take whatever path you want to take. I don't know where the Three of Wands is, but there it is. Like, you have opportunities that are going to be open. And I see, like, even when I see this card, it makes me feel like, kind of like Moana. When, I don't know if you've seen Moana. I'm just going to assume you have because it's coming to my head. But that's my Disney-ness in me, I guess. Like, I see Moana, like, when she finds the shell. She finds the shell and the waters move. So she can walk out there and grab it. Like, I see there's different directions that you can go in. And you'll get the choice to decide which way. So he just wants you to have that freedom right now. And he wants you to go outside and ground and breathe and release, because I feel like there's so much going on. You are very welcome. Make sure, even if you go out there for a minute or two, that's the one thing I really appreciate about having a puppy now, having Leo, is because I don't go outside very often unless I really have to. But with having to take him potty, it helps me be able to ground. And when I'm out there, I also allow myself to ground and to release energies and release things that I need to. So it's helped me so much. You are very welcome, love. Miss Krista, are you still here, my dear? Well, I hope you have a great day at work, Miss Stephanie. Thank you. I'm happy you guys were able to join me. I know I came on a little late. I still feel like there's some type of reason why he's not. Miss Krista, are you allowed to message me a picture of him? I will do whatever the cards want you to know too. I can do that, but it may be, I don't even remember if you sent me a picture. Like, if I can see him, I might be able to connect a little bit. Is their mom in a committed relationship? Did she get in a new relationship? Is this the time when they split up? I don't know. I feel like there's just so much with him. I'll just shuffle her cards until she gets there. So I'm going to randomly tell a story that I thought was interesting today. So I went to the doctor for my yearly checkup, women's stuff, whatever. I went there. And this lady comes in with her 2 kids and she says, "Oh, I have a doctor's appointment to get them their COVID test because they have symptoms." And I'm sitting here and I'm waiting for the lady to tell her that she has to go to her car, that she's not allowed in. But instead, she let them in and she put them in a room right away. And I found it interesting because when COVID first started, you weren't even, like, if you had any COVID symptoms, you weren't even allowed in the office. Like when I had sinuses, because I had I knew it was a sinus infection. And just because I had a headache and, my nose was running, I wasn't even allowed to go into the office. I don't know if it's because people are getting vaccinated now or what, but I just thought it was interesting. I don't know. I just found it interesting that they were allowed to be in the office with other people. I don't know. I don't understand any of this. Here. I just figured I'd see what anybody else's opinions were on that. Hi, Corey. How are you? I'm doing good. Okay, Miss Krista. Okay, I'm hearing a lot of things. Seeing so much. Okay, when I look into him, I know this is gonna sound weird, but I do see you in him. I don't know. I really feel like this is the. Remember when I told you that you were supposed to have a boy in your life? I know he's not yours, but like all I see is you and this kid. And I feel like this is why he communicates with you. I feel like you gave him some type of freedom. Is he thinking about joining the service? Do you know at all? Or joining being a firefighter or a fire station? Like, I don't feel like whatever his dad does, I don't see him wanting to do any of that. Like, I feel like he has plans, he has ideas that he wants to do. And I don't know. I don't know if this is a time of year for him that's hard with his parents, if this is a time where they separated or because they both have their own. I know this is going to sound bad, but I know you're going to understand what I'm saying. Their own family. He wanted to join the military but changed his mind. Okay, because I keep seeing military with him and I keep seeing him with a group of people and they all have the military stuff on. No, like I feel maybe if it's not military, maybe it's something like fire. Like I'm seeing like fire. I see something in that strong force. If it's like firefighter, policeman, I don't know. But I keep seeing the military, so I don't know if he's rethinking it or not, and so he's taking the time to decide. I feel like they're just showing me there's so much that's in his mind. Has he been around less too after with the stuff that happened with Nate? I was waiting for Corey to say something. I feel like it's firefighter though, because it looks like the thing I see behind him that I'm seeing somebody going down like the pole. Less since then. Or because of it. Okay. He currently does farming. Okay. I keep seeing like military all around him in your picture. I'm seeing military. I'm seeing him wanting to either work with a group of people. I don't know. I don't know if he has things going on in his mind about going back to the military. I feel like he doesn't come around because I don't know if his dad or somebody else like questions him or puts certain type of pressure on him to like make up his mind of what he wants to do. I just feel like there's things he just doesn't want to talk about. Yeah, I don't know. I see that I feel like there's so much like going through his head. Like I see things hitting him like I don't know. I feel like he just has so much and that he's trying to figure it out. But the main thing I keep seeing is I feel like I just because he doesn't want to communicate, just because if he's not reaching out to his dad or anything like that, I feel like you're going to be the one that needs to keep talking to him. I know it's not you because I see you in him, to be completely honest with you. I would just, however you communicated with him last time, they're showing me give it another like 2 weeks. At least maybe like another 2 weeks. I don't one, two. Yeah, they're showing me 2 weeks. I would do it sometime either the 14th or the 15th. So it's not too close to Christmas. I feel like whatever you talk to him about, I feel like you help him the most. And they want you to be able to sit with yourself, and they're showing me that they want you to remember the last conversation when you sat and had a good conversation, seeing if you can pull anything out. I don't know if he wants to move to a different state or move. I just feel like unless he's getting peer pressured or that there's other friends and relationships that are making him feel a certain way, I just feel like there's certain paths that he wants to take, and I feel like he's trying to figure out how to do it. That must be another reason why I feel like I like when I look at this picture, like it almost makes me feel like, how is this not your kid? Like I could just see it so much. That could be it. There you go. Maybe that's what it is. Like I keep seeing a group of people together, and that could be like the group of people like I saw it military. It could be showing me military because he thought about it. But there's something about a group of people. Maybe he's at some people get to a certain point and they finally decide, what do I want to do? Um, let's see what the cards have to tell you. I don't know if he suffers from headaches or if this is you, but I just feel like, there's just a lot of pressure that he's trying to figure out. Even if you guys are really supportive, he may be putting the pressure on himself to prove that he's doing good. Um and even if Corey said not to do it, Corey's was amazing. I can just tell from the readings I've done. He's an amazing person, even if he doesn't want to do it anymore. Yeah, like I feel something with the back of his head. Unless it's you. I don't know if I'm connecting to you or if I'm connecting to him, but like the back of my head hurts. I don't know what that's from. I don't know if that's the pressure, him trying to figure things out. Well, what they're showing me with you, Miss Krista, is they're showing me that you're manifesting stuff in your own life. You're pulling things to you. Then it must be him, because I feel like this knot in the back of my head, and I didn't know if it was you or him. I know it's one of you. I just didn't know who it was pulling me to. um Gosh. I'm seeing you, Miss Krista. I'm seeing you clearing some paths. I see you clearing things out of the way. Like, I feel like it makes, I don't want to say rearranging. What's the word I'm looking for? Gosh, you're right. I don't know. I'm feeling this headache. I have 2 video readings that I have to do later. But I will message you, Miss Angelique. I wasn't feeling good yesterday. And then the doctors just took forever. Chill, it's Daddy. Go get Daddy. Go get him. Miss Krista, have you been clearing your mind? Have you been clearing out the negativity and trying to decide what new chapter you want to do? Like, I don't know how else to explain it, but I'm seeing you, like, it's almost like you're swimming in a way. Like, I feel like you're kind of, going forward, you're pushing forward, you're trying to make decisions. Did you talk to anybody yet? I just see you fishing in a way, like swimming, because I feel like there's so much that you're trying to decide on what to do. And I do feel your energy. I feel like you shifted. I feel a huge shift. Good. That must, you know what, that could be why my head hurts too. It could be that, they're showing me that you've lifted because of the swimming and them showing me that. But I'm seeing that this is also showing me too that we've been working with the universe because we're ready for a new chapter. We're ready to move forward. That we want to see things clearly because I feel like we've already healed so much and we've allowed ourselves to move forward. Hi, Star. That they're saying the more that you keep, the more that you're keeping to yourself and you're allowing. I feel like this is expanding. Like, I'm seeing your bubble like being pulled out. What does that mean? What do you have a list that you're checking off? You're welcome, Miss Angelique. I don't know what happened yesterday. Energy in my head and a lot of things just didn't sit with me. I don't remember what I just said to Miss Krista. Oh, a checklist. And then was tired. Kind of reminds me of skiing. Do you like to ski, Miss Krista? Let's see if they'll show me. Do you have to make some decisions? No, not a fan of snow. Not coordinated. I don't know, because like the way they show me the check marks, it kind of reminded me of like skiing. I'm not coordinated at all either, so I would not be joining you. I can't even stand on a pair of skates, so I definitely would not be joining you. Maybe let me see what else it means. Sometimes, like, if I look too hard into something, then it's just like it's the actual image. So I always like to make sure it's not the actual image. So, okay. I feel like, as much as it may feel like we're going down, like the way I'm seeing it is like the down and then the woo, like that bump hill or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. They make me feel like do you have to make some decisions by New Year's? I'm hearing by New Year's everything is going to change for you. Yeah, and but you don't have to go looking. You don't have to go looking with the change. I feel like you just need to do what you want to do, Miss Kristen. We all know what you want to do. I feel like it's time. And I feel like the more that you do some self-care, make some decisions, wrap yourself up, and figure out the path that you want to. I feel like the best thing to do is to do it while you still have that income, while you still have that job. Well, that's good. I still feel like I don't feel like it's something that you really want to do. But this could be a sign them coming through. They're saying that this is a time for you to find a balance. Find a balance, being able to have that income that you already know you have, but being able to expand, being able to find a balance to do the things that you love to do. I don't feel like we feel as focused. I don't feel like things seem as focused when it comes to work. I feel like, it reminds like, this is a job. This has the income that you need and everything, but I don't feel like your heart is in it anymore. Miss Krista, I feel like you know what you want to do, but you're just scared because you don't know what the income may be. So if the mandate has changed, then this is a sign for you to be able to do both of what you want to do. I would take the leap and do that. This could be working in the same favor that it did for me, was when at the end I was still babysitting, but this is what I wanted to do. So while they napped from 12:30 to 3, I did lives from like 1 to 2 or 1 to 2:30. I think you were there. I think you were one of those first people who were there. But like I started doing that instead of just, like the afternoons. Like that's why I'm used to coming on at this time too, is because that's when I started. And finding that balance. And then you can get to the point, and I know depending on your job and you working from home, you may be able to pull a session in and do that, and then maybe just, work later. I just feel like they're saying to take this opportunity, and this could be why they're showing me the new year, that there's gonna be a lot of changes with the job too. And I think I told you last time when it came to Owen, I thought it was a girlfriend, but there's so when I said a girl or there's a friend or there's something he's talking to, because I'm still seeing that for him. Maybe he's thinking about moving in. Maybe he will move to Ohio with his friends. Maybe it'll be something they do. But with you, I really feel like that I feel like this came as a gift for you, and that you should take it and see how lucky you are to be able to do that. Okay. That I feel like that is a clear sign that before you thought you were going to have to lose your job because of not getting vaccinated, and now that it's not mandated towards you and you thought you were going to have to do something else, I feel like it just gives you that cushion And that's given you the light to do it, just like COVID did for me. And then COVID came and it allowed me to expand with my gifts.
Legally, they can say that it's against their religion to get vaccinated.
Well, she works from home, so that's why she was.
I'm just saying, if you want a job,
I don't think it works
like.
Like.
Be vaccinated, you can say it's against your religion.
You
just have to prove it's against your religion.
Yeah, but you also have to be in that religion for like 7 years too, or something like that.
How do they know if you are or not?
Because they can go to your church and see if, when you signed up. I don't remember who I talked to about that. Oh, I talked to Judy about that. Because I was confused on why I couldn't go to the school when I wasn't vaccinated and how other kids can go to school and not get shots because it's against their religion. She said that it has to be a lot of proof. They don't. That's what my friend Judy told me, that not many religious exempts get honored because she told me that you have to be served so many years with that church. My hair is just falling. Look at my hair. My hair falls out all the time. I probably could make wigs from the amount of hair that falls out of my head. Sorry, guys. She says it's a crazy list form you have to fill out. Yeah, because I remember asking, because my friend Judy went to school and she does all like the Child Protective Services, DCFS. Like she knows all of that stuff. Krista said thank you though, Jer.
Welcome.
Yeah, because I remember asking, because I was all upset when I couldn't go to Isabel's Halloween party. And she told me, like, it's very, like, it takes a lot to be able to get exempt from that. When you talk to Owen next, Miss Krista, I want you to talk to him like it's you, like it's your inner child. I want you to start seeing Owen as your inner child, because I don't know. When I see that, I feel like that is your child. He was probably your son in a past, your son or daughter, and I'm hearing son, in a past life. But I feel like you guys have a certain connection that if anybody's gonna get anything out of him, it's gonna be you. I see the connection with you more than anything else. Okay, I hope that helped you. You do, and I saw it. I saw your face instantly in his face when you sent me the picture. Like, it helped so much. Miss Crystal, are you still here, love? You are next. Making sure I'm on the right path. Some people pay for private ones, so I'm making sure I'm not getting lost. You're welcome. I love you. We still got to figure out a time where we can come visit you. I think Jared went upstairs, or else I'd yell at him. I can't tell if he's upstairs or not. If he comes down, I'll ask him. We'll have to find a place in the middle. You're here. Miss Crystal, who did you want to talk to? Here, I should have known. I should have just known. I shouldn't have guessed. Let's see. Okay. Okay. He's showing me stuff, and I'm trying to figure out how to, like, trying to figure out what the message is. Okay, I'm hearing it a bunch of different ways. Do you feel like you're in deja vu right now, Miss Crystal? Like, he's making me feel like you're Sleeping Beauty right now. Like I'm seeing the parts where like, she like be like the part with her just growing up with the fairies. I just bear with me. I'm showing like he's showing me all of these clips. Like he's showing me, but he's showing them to me as you. Like it makes me feel like deja vu. Like we were so used to this life, and then all of a sudden like a bomb got dropped on us, and then we're trying to figure everything out. Like all of a sudden we find out that we're a princess, that we already have somebody we have to marry. Like does it feel like you were in deja vu, or maybe something is happening and everything's just falling, like either truths are coming out, or I feel like there's just some things that are all unfolding. It makes me feel like things are unfolding is the best way to put it. Did Daddy give you a tweet? Did Daddy give you a tweet? What a nice daddy. I'm hoping that makes sense, because like that's how he showed it to me. And then I heard unfolding, so I feel like it could be that we thought this was our like this is the life that we were going to be on, and so much things have changed, or things are opening up and unfolding, not necessarily in a bad way. It's just it just makes me feel like little bombshells. Does that make sense? She's still here. Did I lose her? Okay. Okay, that makes sense in a way, like because it makes sense, like because I didn't see it as her as a baby. Like I see her as an adult, and walking a certain path, and then seeing things change. So this could be you. This could be the bombshell of you doing things by yourself, you going that way, because her wanting to be with what she thought was a peasant man. You know what I mean? I don't even know if that's connecting, but I kind of see how it happens. But at the end of the day, it's you making decisions about yourself for yourself, and not having to worry about others' opinions. The deja vu could be too that normally he would have done it, and instead you're doing it. Are you making sure that you're drinking enough water or eating enough, Miss Crystal? I saw Miss Kathy. I got you. I'm going to do you, and I'm going to do the other one that I have to do. I'm going to do it after, either after this live or after I pick up the girls. If I have to stay live a little longer, I can make my husband go get the girls. I was like another child to him. I don't even remember what I just said. I don't know. He makes me feel so proud of you, though, Miss Crystal, because I feel like with all the new changes, I feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. And it makes me feel like, because I just feel like you have seen how far you've come, and knowing what you've been through, and to be in this new position. Like he's showing me, like, the appreciation, the joy, the love, and that the abundance keep coming in because you have so much gratitude for everything that has happened. That's what it was. I felt it, and then it kind of went away because it was making me dizzy. That's why that came through. All of a sudden I felt dizzy, like I had been drinking or eating in a long time. So that's him reminding you to do that. Yes, and he's happy that you're seeing that and that you're allowing yourself to have that. He just wants you to I feel like he just wants you to see that, and that seeing that you're appreciating, the abundance and the goodness that are coming in, and he doesn't want anything to take away from that. Like he keeps showing me you as like like an inchworm that's in a cocoon that's getting ready to fly out. So I feel like there's some more things that are going to be coming your way, and he just wants you to. He's saying stay on the ball. So he wants you to stay where you are now with the way, when things come in, that you take it as a gift. You know how sometimes when people like get things, sometimes they can make their head big. He's saying that you don't do that, and he wants to just remind you that something big may be coming into your life, and he's saying just to stay on the ball where you're at. Yes. Did the kids have to change schools at all, Miss Crystal? Or have you been thinking about changing schools? Yes, that's why he wants you to stay on the ball too. Don't allow any of that fear to sink in either, because all it does is hold you back. And I have my moments too, which my husband threw some stuff at me, which is why my face is all broken out, is because he stresses me out sometimes, and sometimes even for me things hit me and then I have to push it out. But we all have our moments where we just need to push it out. Everything will be fine. I don't know. He made me feel like, I don't know. He was showing me that something was changing for the kids. It made me feel like a change of school or a change of a class or something. And I feel like whatever it could be, I don't know if it's just the change of the house, but it made me feel like a change of schools. And I feel like if whoever is maybe having a hard time with school, I feel like there's some changes that are going. Good. Okay, good. So that came up for a reason. I feel like the change of school is the best thing to do. I feel like the kids need it. Even though there's always that fear, there's always I don't have any friends. My friends are at my other school. He was showing me that, well, he didn't show me. He told me change schools, and then I saw like growth with the kids. Like they all came to me as little corn on the cobs. Why? I don't know. They came to me and like everything opened up and the corns grew. Mr. Gill, no, you be good boy. I feel like they're gonna have. I'm hearing a better education. I feel like they'll understand. I feel like there's gonna be more opportunities, and there may be more things open to them to help them if they need it. And I just feel like there's gonna be more of a comfort there. That is a far away. Okay. I didn't know how far you moved, but I heard that a change of school, and then I just saw the corns grow. I'm hearing it's going to be better for them. I feel like it's going to be better for them educational, for themselves, and for everything. So he wants you to know that you did good, honey. You did good. He's telling, I don't know if there's some distractions, some male distractions that may pop in. He makes me feel like he wants you to really pay attention to red flags, pay attention to signs. He just really makes me feel like he doesn't want you to get distracted by people, because I feel like you are exactly on the path you are supposed to be. He just wants you to be aware of anything that you don't like when it comes to people. So maybe that's why I saw the corn. That would make sense, from city to country. Maybe that's why they look like corn growing. You know, we moved more. I don't want to say we were city. We kind of went from suburb to country, so I kind of understand that. I don't even know if that makes sense. I don't know for us, but we weren't in like a city, but we were more like in a bigger city than where we are now. He's showing me scissors, so he's reminding you to cut cords that you don't need to. I love the way you wrote that, bored and human. Yes. But just make sure if somebody comes in and there's some red signs we don't like, he wants you to cut that energy out. He's saying there'll be others. There's more people out there. I just feel like he doesn't want any wrong energy coming into you. He's saying you're on a great path, that you're doing a great job. He just makes me feel like he doesn't want anything to come in that doesn't need to come in. Are you eating my box? Not nice. Come lay down. Go find Daddy. Go find Daddy. Go. Go. We don't eat paper. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down on your bed. You be good boy. Don't eat boxes. It's okay to be bored. You are doing your best. He just wants to give you that heads up, because he's showing me to cut. He's just showing me he's showing me a man, or it could be guys coming in trying to distract you, and I just feel like this is not that. He's just saying this isn't the time to have those distractions. That if they come in and you see the flags, he wants you to just cut them out. Okay. Do you have any questions for him? What are you doing? Where's Daddy? Where's your daddy? Go get Daddy. Dogs are so hilarious. He's showing me a good one will be there in time. I feel like he's showing me that with this move and with the kids, I feel like he's showing me that there's some steps that we need to do, and then a good one will come. I feel like there's three big things that we have to go, that we're going to go through, that not bad, but there's three major things that are going to happen that we need to go through in order to do that. You are very welcome, my dear. I send you all of my love, guys. I'm going to hop off since I don't think I have anybody else on the lineup. Go pick up my girls. And then I did put up a New Year spread, guys, for only $25. I have 2 of those to do when I come home because of the doctor and everything. So if you want to see what, from the timeline you are on now, what you can look forward to for 2022, I still can't believe it's almost 2022. I have a 13 tarot card spread for only $25 that I will send you a video for and give you all a bunch of information if you are interested. So that's the deal of the week. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Thursday.